What's up, everyone? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are Taylor Guitar's online preferred dealer, one of only a handful in the world. And this might be something that you think you've seen, but you have not. I protest. The cool thing about our relationship with Taylor is we do a lot of unique stuff. That we have a Empire Select series. It's like private to us. We get to do a lot of cool, unique runs. And today, I want to show you a super cool exclusive guitar to Empire, the Taylor GS Mini E Rosewood Plus Select Gloss Top. Type that into Google, see what happens to you. What's really cool about this is the GS Mini line. It's wild to think about it. When Taylor brought this out, it didn't exist, you know, and I will proudly state that I was at the factory and watched Bob work on the very last prototypes of these guitars. A really cool day. And my experience here at work is being there and just really seeing the final come together of these instruments. And they've really created a whole category of guitars that never existed before. And over time, they've really evolved to offer more choices and some really like elevated things that you can now expect in guitars. What's great about this guitar is it's a Plus model. Now, Plus models tell us something. It tells us that it comes with the Expression System 2. So it's the real Taylor electronics. So if you buy a $10,000 Taylor guitar, you're getting the same Expression System. So if you like to play coffee shops, if you like to play in your worship group, if you like to play small gigs, if you like to plug in at home and want something that sounds great live, I present you this solution here. Solves your problem. Next thing about Plus GS Mini models is that they come with the Aero case. So it's like a $200 beautiful case, a really very strong, very protective case, humidity safe, and lightweight, so easy to transport. Now, Taylor brought out the GS Mini E Rosewood Plus model, which is what this one is based off of. You know, about a year or so ago, solid spruce top, ebony fingerboard and bridge, layered rosewood back and sides, mahogany neck, 23.5-inch scale, same exact guitar as this. The internal design, the materials are all the same. Our model has the gloss top with satin back and sides, while the Taylor stock model is all gloss. Now, why would one do an exclusive run? We did about 150 of these total. Why did we do this? Well, first, we were able to offer a smoking deal on these. We're about $300 less than the stock. We are $300 less than the stock Taylor GS Mini Plus, the all glossy model. So an amazing opportunity to get this instrument at a steal of a price. Also, what's really cool is we had a lot of people, as soon as they saw the Plus model come out for this, say, hey, listen, I love the glossy top. I just love the rosewood satin. And then you can see how beautiful the graining is and how it just feels more organic this way. One isn't better than the other. You know what I mean? It's just a way to give you a different cosmetic look. Like I said, it does feel very natural the way it is. Just a really pretty guitar. The amazing thing is we take individual photos on our site of each of these guitars. So if you go to our site, empiremusic.com, you will see this model and you will see a 5-digit code at the end of it. That lets you know that that's the last 5 digits of the serial number, which tells you that that's the exact one that you're gonna get. And we show you the full serial number and we tell you that in the listing. Additionally, we're gonna do a full pro setup inspection. If you wanna give us a call and talk deeply about that, we can. But we're gonna get this guitar dialed in to factory spec, the lowest end of the action range for factory spec, and make sure it's the easiest to play, the most maximized experience. You're getting the best version of this guitar, which we're really proud of. We put a lot of time into the guitars that are sold online and in store. So all that doesn't matter if it doesn't sound good. So we're gonna show you what it sounds like. What I love about GS Mini guitars is you have the solid top, so it projects a lot. The GS Mini is just based off the Taylor Grand Symphony model, and it's just shrunk, right? So shoulders, the waist a little more narrow, and this kind of like bell-like bottom end. What's really cool about this is it gives you this arched back to give us extra output, more bottom end. So the guitar sounds really full. It's crazy easy to play. 23.5-inch scale, so the string tension is very light. So if you have trouble with those bar chords, you play this F and you're like, oh, you hear all those dead notes because we're struggling to get that down. you're going to notice that the short scale allows for less string tension, easier to push down, and the notes are closer to you. The fingerboard is more in line with your body as opposed to stretched out. When you stretch out, it's harder. Your fingers get flatter, so it's a little bit easier to play. Greatest couch guitar on earth, your GS Mini, all of them. Now let's talk about the sound. You know I like to do two things when I talk about sound. I like to talk about the dynamic range. I like to talk about the balance of the guitar. Dynamic range on this guitar is very impressive for what it is. Obviously, if you break out your big Dreadnought or Jumbo, it's not going to compete with it. But it sounds really, really good with light touch. They're not tinny like you'd think because it's smaller. Obviously, it's not overwhelmingly bottom heavy, but plenty of juice. I think you'd find that the guitar is really balanced and full sounding. If you get together with other guitar players and hang out, this will absolutely hang. I know that when I have buddies come over and I have a bunch of guitars, everyone's fighting over GS Minis because they're the most fun to play. So let's check it out and see what you think about the dynamic range. It's lights out. I mean, light attack, medium attack sounds money. It opens up a ton. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's a smaller guitar. You can't expect it to be a huge instrument. But for this category, it screams. And I'll guarantee you, if you get together with other guitar players, this guitar will be heard. Really great. And I hope you noticed that punchiness on that bottom end, kind of fat sounding, even though we're dealing with a small body. So still articulate, but chunky. Mids of the guitar are awesome. Taylor guitars are awesome at balance. Obviously, this body shape and the size really leads to it, so I'll briskly walk you through this. It's really nice, super balanced. It's awesome. If you want to own a beautiful GS Mini model, you love the spruce top for its dynamic range and its power, you love Rosewood back and sides because it's gorgeous, gives you a nice chunky bottom end, nice sparkle up top, get yourself a Taylor GS Mini E Rosewood Plus Select from Empire Music only, our exclusive guitar. Again, solid spruce top, glossy top, satin back and sides, expression system 2, arrow case, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, individual photos of every one we have to sell, so you're never buying blind, and then a full pro setup to factory spec, professionally packaging this before we get it out to you, whether you pick it up here in the shop or like most of you online. I'm Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Check out our site, chat with us through it, give us a call, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you dig our content. This is the Taylor GS Mini E Rosewood Plus Select, only here at Empire. Thanks for watching.